bud. How's it going? So I actually decided on the name for 0125, and it's Zephyr, which Zephyr means a gentle west wind. He is pretty swift, and so I thought it seemed to fit. So again, this is day 1, and we have 3 Mustangs that have arrived. So you'll see sometimes Megan working in the other pen with hers. This pen size is a 24 by 24, and then we have the 50-foot round pen as well. So I'm just working on a little bit of approach and retreat and trying to kind of teach him a little bit of draw, but he has a fair amount of worry. So I'm just trying to see if I can get him to look at me. And there he did, so then I walked away. So a lot of this session is approach and retreat. Actually, all of this session is approach and retreat. And I'm just working on kind of like where his bubble is. And they're all actually pretty good, because again, you can see Megan there. So they're handling that pressure pretty well. I've had other Mustangs before where with other people, that could have been too much pressure, but he's handling that okay, and it's actually fairly good for them to learn to focus on the person that's working with them instead of exterior stuff. Well, that was a good little movement there. And again, I'm going to I like to use my hand out kind of to start to teach that as a cue. But then you'll see I'll kind of keep my body at a 45. I'm also going to keep my eyesight down. And of course, it's a super windy day, which I can make it a little tough too. And I'm just giving him a minute to kind of find what we're kind of looking for. And that was pretty good. And it can always kind of be a balance. So here I was able to pick up the lead rope and just help him kind of move a little bit. So he's having to kind of learn that I'm not putting a ton of pressure. I don't want him to kind of run away. We're going to work through thinking. And so he gave me some of that nice, and he was pretty soft with the halter, which was nice. And I like to pick up the lead rope because I can just help kind of show them a little bit. So I'm not going to put a ton of pressure on or anything like that, but I can just kind of show them, hey, it's okay. I'm going to let him go. He likes to kind of be over in this little spot here. And get some releases there, some lick and chews. And anytime I try and suggest to to say, hey, kind of come, let's meet up, and he says, I don't want to. So here I finally get a little bit of suggestion, and I thought that was really good, and I'm going to walk away from there. So kind of in his mind, he's thinking, okay, I went towards something that I was a little afraid of, and it left. So that was interesting. So it's kind of things you have to build on, and it's definitely a dance. So I'm going to try to build his confidence up a little bit here, and how he can get that pressure to be taken away. And again, that was really good, but you can kind of see when he does, he's kind of arched up in his neck, and but I'm getting that where he can learn to kind of come to me. There, he's worried, and again, I'm just gonna stay pretty quiet. And that was really good, so I thought that was a good place to quit. This session was pretty short. It was only about 10-15 minutes, so I was really pleased with that progress, and we're just going to build up from there.